to what that thing is? Don't know. But you're something. God, it's so loud. Let me just get my phone. Wasn't plugged in for very long, but I think it should be enough. I really do have to get, like, either I have to start using my tablet regularly, or I do need to get, like, another smaller screen just to put over at the corner so that I can watch chat while I'm streaming. Because right now, this is not a good setup. It's a manageable setup, but it's not a good one. There we go. I love the title of this track. It says, The Trials of Man! And man is all in capital letters. By Big Giant Circles.
Man.
The Trials of Man!
Man.
It's just so loud. So emphasized.
You're emphasized.
Thank you.
I'm itchy.
You're itchy? Why are you itchy?
I have a bump in my foot.
Okay, finally loaded in. So, the only things that I've done off camera recently is I put these trapdoors in because I wanted everything to be symmetrical, but I still wanted there to be waterways over here as well as the central one that I had, because I really was just going crazy because I couldn't get in the way that I used to. So I put it back and then I made it the rest of it match. So I made the trapdoors for these. I sluiced a bunch of stuff. So I've just been sluicing gravel and dirt for the most part. I've got everything else up in here as well. But really all that means is I stand here, bucket in, bucket in, bucket in, bucket in, and I've been doing that for hours. It's very boring. You may also notice these little things off in the distance. So I found that when you go into this map thing, as before I showed that I could like see things, and if I hover my mouse over it, it tells me like what block it is. Like this tells me that it's dark oak planks. And you can tell by the shape of things that that's like a sunken ship. So I went around and I literally just did this and looked for anything interesting that I thought would be good to mark. And so I went through and I marked the ones that I think are spaceships, and I marked the ones that I'm not sure of. So like this one I marked as spaceship because I'm pretty certain it is. This one I marked as hull because it's got hull glass, which means it should be one of the ones that have like animals or something in it. So I marked all of those, and I think what we're gonna go through and do today is we're gonna try and hit those markers and see what's up in there. That's how I set it. You just do like the right click and whatnot. This might be a spaceship? Question mark? Anything that has like the hard quartz in like a square-ish formation, I think is the ship parts that are horizontal instead of vertical. So the ship ones that are vertical, they look like this. And I think the ones that are horizontal are the ones that just look like kind of square-ish. So that's what I went through. I literally, like, I was standing at the sluice and I was filling it up and then waiting for it to go and letting my inventory fill up and doing the map at the same time, because that was the only thing that I could do while listening for the sluice to know when I had to refill it with water. So that's what I've been doing. I decorated a little bit up here. I did die once while trying to kill a tarantula hawk. So pickpacks and my shoes are in here because they are just about broken from dying, which was really annoying. My chestplate made out okay, and thankfully the goggles do not get destroyed. So, what we're probably gonna have to do is we're probably gonna have to, like, I don't even know, honestly. We're gonna have to do something. Thankfully the villager thing also didn't get damaged. So I guess I can wear a helmet. So I did make a little, like, itinerary of what I need to be doing, before I head out on stream. I put it over here. Things to do before leaving. So I'm gonna make some armor. It's just probably gonna be, iron, honestly, because it's the best that I have. So I'm just gonna make some iron armor or something. Make armor. I do have a backpack already created, which is also something that I can work on a little bit. I want to make a weapon because I'm not taking the bow with me, because I'm running out of arrows at this point. I do need to grab some, like, dirt and get some food. So, that's what we're gonna do real quick before we head out, and then I'm gonna make, like, one simple oak boat or something, and then we're gonna go out and we're gonna hit some of those places and see what we can find. I hate the sound of the Fekin so much. It's so annoying. Alright, so first things first. I'm gonna grab my backpack. And I don't think I need anything from in there. We've got some pies, but we can grab the sausage, I guess, and just take that with us. Well, I think the pie should honestly be fine because there's 11 pies. I don't think we're going to be gone long enough for 11 pies to not hold us over. And there's some of the iron. So let's do that. And then I was going to make a halberd? I don't know how to pronounce it, but I was going to make one of these. So I need 4 of those, and to make the pole, I need to make the treated stick and the bolt of linen. So let's try and make the bolt of linen really quick while we're here. I've only got enough to make... Oh shoot, gotta be doing that with this. It's annoying. So I can't do anything with the normal sticks other than make the torches. I guess I can make a few more torches to bring with us, because it's always good to have a way to light up stuff. And we're going to keep the jungle door with us because it's just helpful to have the door while we're out. I've only got the one treated. Ugh, that means I'm going to have to make some. Not a big deal. Just annoying. No, not that. There we go. No. Come here. Oh, wait. I've got some in there. I could just grab it directly. I'm so dumb sometimes. I just forget stuff. It's not even that I'm dumb per se. I just, like, I'm forgetful. I need to be nicer to myself, but it's difficult. No, not that. Yes. There we go. Okay, now it's empty. But it did have 1 bucket worth, so that should hopefully maybe enough. I don't need a ton. I do need more of the leaves situation. We've got 6 oak leaves in here, and 1 dirt. There we go. I did find out something kind of nice about the Paxel tool, is that if you hold down shift whilst cutting down a tree the entire time, it will cut down the tree entirely like tree feller. So that's super nice. Come on. Come in. Thank you. I do have to grab my shears because this Paxel does not have the silk touch like my pickaxe does. So there they are. I just had to really think for a minute. Couldn't recognize them. Hopefully I don't need a ton of these. Hopefully this will be enough, but we'll find out. Any more down here? Hello? Could have swore I saw some down here. Oh, there it is. Not crazy. Not fully. Yet. Maybe. We'll find out. It doesn't work when you've already sheared the leaves, though, I found. go ahead over here. Oh, we have perfectly 64. That's fun. Okay, so let's see how many of these. I really only need the 2 more. Because these 3 make this. And then how many of that did we need? We just needed the 1. So we need to do this. And then we can do this. There we go! Cool. Now I've got this thing that has like a massive reach, I think. Yeah, it's got reach 1, which is not massive, but it's better than before, which means that we'll be able to do longer range attacks and we won't be as in danger all the time. Hopefully, is the thought process here. So, let's go ahead. Now we're at least a little bit more protected. And we can go out into the world and see what we can find here. And there's the dirt that we needed. We'll take 2 boats just like last time. I'm going to leave the book here, I think, because we don't really need the book on us at all times. We can technically access the quests at any time over here, so we never need the book, I guess. It's just an easier way to access it. So I'm not going to keep it on me because that's just 1 more inventory slot that I can have. We are going to keep the monster balls on us, if only because I think it'll be helpful. So let's go ahead and see what we can find. I'm gonna sniff the poop again, and we're gonna come out and up. So the closest one looks like it is where exactly? That's a good question. I think that one must be the closest one because it's visible within range. Yeah, it's gotta be. So let's go ahead and get off into the distance. Yeah, I died to one of the tarantula hawks, unfortunately. I was trying really hard to shoot it down, and I hit it once, and it aggroed onto me, and I ducked under the water thinking that it couldn't get super far under the water to get at me, and it can. The thing can dive bomb you into the water, so that kind of sucked. Not gonna lie. But I do need to keep killing those things as I can, because if I get enough of their wings, then I can make elytra, and that's going to be super important. So at some point, either with Vin here or not, we're going to just go tarantula hawk hunting for a while. Alright, so let's see what is in this one. So there are bubble streams, which is helpful. And there's those things. Those are called wave callers, I guess? Or something like that. I'm gonna try and just stay out of their range, hopefully, because I don't have my arrows, and honestly, those are best taken care of from long range. So for now, I'm just gonna be stealing things like this. I'm not gonna be taking the fluid pipes and stuff like that off the bat, only because I am running out of room, like, at my base for stuff. So I think it'll be the best action to leave these sorts of things just in the structures as they are, and if I need them later and I can't make them myself, then I'll just come back to them because I know where to find them. And I think that will be the best way of handling it. I think I still have, yeah, I still have water breathing right now, so I don't actually need to stay in the bubble streams. But I think those were the only two, like, adventure caches in there. I could try and get the one that's in the boat, but I don't feel like dealing with the mobs that are here, so I don't think I will. I think I will leave the boats and sunken treasure for later and just hit the spaceship areas that I can find. So that was successful. Found and rated. So this one, rename, rated. So we don't have to go to that one again. The next closest one is the hole in this direction, it looks like. And this is going to be hopefully one of the animal-based ones. And if we can get a cow, or more than one cow, or cow seeds, or whatever, then that would be really, really helpful. Because I really need to get milk to be able to make the cakes. And the cakes, out of context, that sounds really, like, dumb. But the cakes are important only because you can make, like, an overworld or a nether or an end cake. And that transports you between the different places without you having to make portals. So it would be within my best interest to make an overworld cake and then actually go into the nether or otherwise, and then just use the cake to get back out without having to worry about dying or coming back manually. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what's in the Ender Islands that are, like, flying in the sky on the overworld. I don't really know what's up with that. It is interesting, but I haven't been up inside one yet. I could try to, but... Let's see. I don't know how far away on the map it is exactly, but it's gotta be pretty close, seeing as we can actually see it in a rendered distance, so... It seems like it's getting significantly closer at this point, so we should be... Yeah, we're like right on top of it, and it's the bee one. Okay, so I can mark this one as bees. Bees. So now I know that bees specifically are within that hole, which is good to know. There's a bunch of unexplored places up in this area if I go upwards. Or we could go straight up and follow the trail that we've done before, and we can go to another one of the ship holes and then follow along this way and hit a bunch of those, and then come directly down and connect these two unrendered chunk areas, and then circle back around and make a big circle to hit all the different places and also come back to base. So that's probably what we're gonna do right now, just because it's gonna be the easiest. We're not gonna find anything too exciting because we've already gone through this path once before, but that also means that we shouldn't hopefully get gacked by anything. That's another swordfish, I think. And we can pick up any of the dogs that we may have left behind before in the past. So that's kind of nice. Okay, so this dog has already been picked up. And everything on here has already been taken. Good to know. Come here. So let's continue heading upward. The more strategic I get as I go on, the better off this will be, because instead of just kind of like sailing around in circles, I can actually pay attention to where we have been, where we haven't been, what things might be if I've like boated over them but not actually investigated them, which is basically what I'm doing with the like different spaceship parts. So, and then once we've actually start hitting the exploration aspects of this, then we can turn around and we can start, like, continuing to progress with the quests. Because I think I figured out how to power things now. So that'll be a gigantic boon to what we're doing. There's a lobster again. They always just like spin into nothingness. It's very funny to me. I don't know what it is about their AI that does that, but it's consistently the lobsters that just start like pirouetting into the depths. I don't know. Do you think your stomach will be able to handle hot pot tonight? Maybe. Okay. It's only 2 something now, so I think both of us will be hungry for hot pot by the time that I do dinner stuff. That just means that after I'm done streaming, I'm gonna be slicing half frozen meat for like an hour to get those really thin slices. Is there a dog on this raft? Yes, there is. We're gonna grab him. Oh, computer, please. Because a lot of these dogs I tamed originally and then left behind after I told them to sit. So, I'm just getting the loyal doggos. I have not forgotten yous. It's just been rough. Haha. That was a really awful one, but I'm still proud of it, so I don't care. Oh boy. Our Burger King, or at least one of them, because there's like 2 different Burger Kings in our area that's like close. Why is there just insects here? I don't know. I'm good to take them anyway. But like literally we live in between 2 different sections of one city. So we live like right on the border of what's considered like the west and east of the city that we live in. And West Side has all of their fast foods, and East Side also has all of their fast foods. And we're literally like maybe 10 minutes at most from both of them. Which is great, because there's a Burger King right down the road one direction, and there's a Burger King right down the road in the opposite direction. But they do have vastly different, like, I don't even know how to describe it, just like policies or something? How would you describe the way that a restaurant functions, even though they're within the same, like, thing? Because they're both obviously, like, Burger King, but I think one is franchised and one isn't. And I don't know which one is or is not franchised. That scared me a little bit. Just the massive end structure in the distance. But one is better, I would say, personally, in my opinion, than the other. And the better one is the one that's actually closer to our house than the other, even though both of them are pretty close. So that's fun. I like that, personally, for us. We like having Burger King occasionally. It was really funny. When Vin first moved in with me, Vin was like, I hate Burger King and I will never eat it. I hate it. I think it's disgusting and gross. And then I was like, okay, well, what do you hate about Burger King? Because we got Burger King a lot. And I was like, shit, this is going to be really difficult to, like, work with. Because, like, Zero really likes Burger King, and we got Burger King a lot, and it was a pain in the butt to get, like, more than one takeout place at a time. Just because, like, everyone wanted Burger King except for Vin, sort of thing. But also not wanting to force Vin to eat Burger King if he obviously really wasn't going to enjoy it. So trying to compromise. And so we got him, like, the chicken sandwiches from Burger King a few times, and he was like, you know what? Actually, this is pretty good. I don't mind the chicken from Burger King. And we were like, okay, cool. And then I got him a burger from Burger King at one point, and he was like, I don't remember why I didn't like Burger King, actually. So now he likes Burger King. It's just very funny to me as well. Just one of them thins. Okay. nothing super exciting up in this direction. So I think the next place that we should try and head is to Spaceship question mark, which I think is the light green color in this direction. So let's go this way. But regardless, to digress, the Burger King that's closer to our house typically just is nicer. I don't know if they're franchised or not, but the workers there are typically more pleasant. The workers there usually like wrap the food better. Like sometimes you'll get to a Burger King and they'll kind of throw you your burger and it's like almost entirely outside of its paper wrapper. And you're just kind of like and there's like grease all over you. Never had that problem with them. They're always like super tightly packed. So they're like well trained in what they're doing and stuff. And the food's good. I don't think I've ever had a problem with the food that they've given me from that place. It's always like piping hot, even though I have to drive a couple minutes to get back home and everything. So it's always like right up when you order it, stuff like that. I don't know. You notice these kind of things when you eat takeout a lot. And we do, because we're tired. A lot. Don't have the energy to make food all the time, even though I am trying really hard to make food more often nowadays. But this past week has been rough, because Vin got sick, and then I got sick, and it's just been a nightmare. What's this weird line? Oh, the line doesn't show up here. It must be just the chunks rendering in real time. It was weird. Let's see. Oh, I see a pink thing off in the distance, but that's not what we're looking for. We are looking for the green, which I think we're steadily gaining on at this point. So far, I've only seen about 3 different islands that are like sea level islands. I've seen the one that's got the farm that has the one building, and it has the lectern inside of it with the brewing stand up top, and it has like a mediocre explorer's cache on the balcony. And that seems to be the most common one. Then the second most common one is the one that has the cleric's like tower and the Fletcher's place. And so that's the second most common one that I've seen. And then the one that we just passed right now, that's like a 2-story brick building. That one has like a bed, a lantern, and some stuff in the like living room area in front of the fireplace. And those are really the only islands that I've seen with testificates on them so far. I don't even remember what kind of testificates are on the brick one. I might have to try and swing by one before I come back home again. Because I've gotten the testificates from the other 2 islands so far, but I don't think I've gotten any that are from that one, because I don't remember what is on that one. Let's see. Boop. Okay, saved that doggo. We're gonna have so many dogs, I don't even know what we're gonna do with all of these dogs. I'm gonna need to make, like, a doggy room. Maybe that's one of the rooms that I can make in the living quarters of the base. Is just, like, doggy daycare. Basically. Because there's gonna be so many of them, and if we breed any more of them on top of that, ugh. I know I have a bunch that are already technically my dog. I'm trying to leave some of them untamed so that Vin can have a few that are his dog too, so that I'm not just hogging all the dogs. Oh. Some of them's trying to suck me under. Not today. I've got places to be, things to see. Not today. I'm getting close. Slowly but surely. I did make a skin for Vin as well. So Vin has a skin that's like the space uniform thing that matches mine, but isn't an exact match because we're like different types of space faring crew. I like to think that my character is like a space engineer builder person, possibly pilot even, is more concerned with that kind of thing. Well, there goes my boat. Bring that back. How dare thee? Whereas I would have to say that I imagine Vin's character being more like the person that goes down and kills things and or gathers resources. I don't know if that's mean, but it is certainly how I imagine it working. I don't know where that one wave color thing went, but it's fine that it's not here. Okay, I think I've already been to this one, because I think originally the stuff is up here and in front of that chair. So I have already been to this spaceship question mark, and it is confirmed spaceship, and I've already taken the stuff out of it. So that's good to know. The mantis shrimp is harassing that poor squid. That's why I found squid ink at the surface. It's the mantis shrimp. They're bloodthirsty, I tell ya. Look, it's coming for this one too, I think. Jeez. You wouldn't think that a shrimp would be aggressive, but here we are. Okay. Yes, thank you. So let's mark this one as rated. And let's see. What's closer, the pink or the purple? The purple's closer. So let's do the purple, do the pink, and then head due south after the pink. But see, I'm slowly getting better at this. I'm not just flailing around. And I do think I have an idea of how to actually power the pulverizer, and if it is, then that's going to open up a whole bunch of stuff. I just have to try and see if I can make a power cell or not. I couldn't remember what the term was for basically what was a battery for the FE, but I think I remember it now, and I'm pretty sure it's power cell. I'm just stupid, that's all. Okay. Now it does say that there's a few things down here. Yeah, like wave whisperers and stuff. That's what those green things are right there. I'm gonna try and fight it and see what happens up close. Fight. Fuck you. I got it. Ow. Things are hurting me. Okay. I made it through that fight. There's another one near me, I guess. Because it's trying to, like, put me in the cage. Yeah, it's trying to put me in this thing. Unless that's just, like, a thing that happens after you encounter them for a while. But I think there's a second one. Is it right there? It might be. I can't tell. But nothing's actively, like, hitting me. So I'm just gonna try and grab the stuff that I want. See, I don't think this was in the other one that I got to before. I think that cage is supposed to ultimately kill me because, like, I get out of the air bubbles? I don't know. Okay. Oh, ah, fuck. Where? How did that happen? Ow. I don't know where the thing is. Is it that thing right there? I feel like it might be. It's very stressful trying to, like, maintain air and food and health in this thing. Oh, there it is. Okay, I see it. It's like way over there. Okay, so that one thing is trying to get me from way over there. So I'm gonna try and get it. You are what's been bothering me. Yeah. And that's what's been shooting me. Okay. Got it. Okay. So I got that thing. Ow. Need to get away from that thing. Now, do those things die out now that the thing that, like, summoned it died? Is the real question I have. Ooh, a bandage. I don't mind if I do. Because those things seem like they stay there until they get killed, maybe. Which is really not great for me, because they are things that shoot. Oh wait, no. This one over here just disappeared. So that means that they should just despawn after a certain set of time. Okay, so I think I got rid of the two that I needed to. Hopefully. I'm really hoping. Because that would make my life a lot easier. Now. Yeah, because I don't need more of the trash voids and things of that nature, I don't think. So I'm definitely going to just leave those things here. But I do want to get, like, the captain's module and stuff. So I'm definitely going to do that. And that's down here. Like all the stuff that's right here that seems somewhat important, I'm definitely going to take that stuff. But for the other stuff, I don't know. Probably not, just because I don't want to fill up my inventory that way. Okay. I feel slightly stronger than before, just because I managed to survive all of that. Yeah, there's more of them down there, but I'm not going to worry about them because they're not near me, and I don't need to go down there anyway because none of the loot's that way. So let's go up, and we're going to head to that pink one, because that was our next spot. And from that pink one, we'll head directly down, come back around. Hello! I do not know how to pronounce your username, but I'm going to make an attempt. Sorry if it's bad. Looks like it's Kai PS. Or Caxi? I don't know. You're gonna have to tell me on the pronunciation. But hello. Let's see. No. Okay, is that the pink one? Yes, that is the pink one. Let me mark this one as rated. There we go. Alright. Checking my posture. I'm fine. Nightbot. I'm alive. At least. Didn't die that time. It's really sad that I died to a tarantula hawk when I didn't just die to 3 or so wave whisperers. What are you sighing about back there?
There's this monster that, like, if it hits you with its magic thing, it, like...
Its magic thing.
It one hit kills you.
If it hits you with its magic thing, it one hit kills you. That sounds sus.
It's horrible!
What is its magic thing? Please give
I don't know. It's like, it looks like a ghost thing, and then it waves something around, and then, like, a black mist goes at you, and if it hits you, then you die. Delicious. And it's like, thanks.
Let's see, what's all down there? Sunken skeletons. Okay, we're about to find out, at least. For reference, Vin is playing, Rune Factory 5, I think.
Yeah.
So.
Don't forget to hydrate, or else.
Yes. Or else.
Oh, you get to breathe.
Okay, the wave whisperer is on that side. Oh, but it just timed out, I think.
Wave Whisperer?
That's what those green things are that want to, like, really give me a hard time half the time.
And by that you mean kill you?
Yes.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Okay, so this is... Yeah, this is another one of the, there it is. This is another one of the spaceship portions. But it gives me, I think the, like, recorder of the captain, basically. And it gives me the frigate parts. So I try and get in there and grab those whenever I can. Because they are important. They are important per the lore. Lore is important, Vin. Vin just walked away into a different room.
Okay.
Rude. It really is, like, very difficult to pay attention to health, hunger, and my air all at the same time as fighting these things. It's really a pain in the butt. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so that one's been raided, because there wasn't really much else
like,
to take.
You remember that one,
Let's see
video?
the map. One video.
That one video on YouTube where, like, that guy, like, adds, like, a bunch of different bars to Minecraft.
Oh god, no, but I'm sure it's terrifying.
And it's like, at first it's like, yeah, that seems reasonable.
We're just gonna go
devolves.
straight due south, because that should have us pass by these different holes, and then we can head back to base. So let's just go perfectly due south.
But it's just becomes very unreasonable.
Here, let me try and crowd surf the pronunciation of your username. How would you pronounce Kaxips?
I'm gonna go look up the name. Caxips?
Caxips?
Catsips?
Catsips? Sounds like ketchup.
Ketchup? I'm gonna call you Ketchup for now.
Catsips. I'm so sorry if that's not a nickname that you were gonna want.
What, ketchup?
Catsips.
I'm sure ketchup is fine with it.
Let's see. What have we found so far? Not a whole bunch. One of those again. We were not interested in anything that looks like this with the purpur. We're not interested in anything that looks like this with the blackstone, because both of those spell death for me right now. We're also not interested in anything that looks like this, which are the, like, portable dungeons, basically. They look like little islands, and then you go down and you press a button and it tells you, beware, get away with your valuables. And you swim away a little bit, and then it, like, pops in a box of unbreakable blocks. And those inside of that unbreakable blocks is like a labyrinth with a whole bunch of scary things that really want to make you dead. And it's just not something that I want to do at this exact moment. Because the last time I went in, it was almost like a one-hit KO from, like, an alien mob, is what I think it was labeled as. It was labeled as, like, an alien villager, and it was terrifying. I'll tell you that right now. It looked like a chest burster had already come out of him. Like, it was not fun. And I just literally didn't even know what to do, because, like, it was there for, like, maybe a second, and then I was dead. I didn't even have long enough to, like, comprehend that I was going to be dead, and then I was already dead. Like, the most anticlimactic sort of resolution to that situation when I went down and was like, oh, what's down here? Okay, yeah, we're gonna scoop into this island real quick, because I said I wanted to see what the testificates are on this, because each island gives you a different type of, like, testificate job profession. And we've already got all of the testificates from the other islands, so I want to see what the ones on this island offer. Hello. And also, I'm gonna steal their junk, because why not? Hello? I know you're in here. I just heard you. Where are you? Hey, you. You're a toolsmith. Interesting. I'm kidnapping you. Mine. There's another one. Ooh, weaponsmith. Come here. Thank you.
Oh, no fucking way. What?
What now? Is it hitting you with its magic thing again?
No, I'm, like, trying to figure out,
Yeah. go.
Probably get something that resists it. But,
Where are you? I hear you. Where are ya? What? Oh, okay. You're just out here. I've got only 2 villagers. Well, we're gonna grab one more toolsmith, I guess. And that is it for my monster balls. I don't have any more monster balls to utilize. So unless I put down a dog, that was an awful way of phrasing that sentence. Unless I release a dog from the monster ball and leave it here, then we're not gonna have any space for more people, for more villager testificates, whatever. So that means I probably have most likely 2 tool masters and 1 weaponsmith. But now that we know what those are, stop spamming.
What? Who's spamming?
You with your Steve heads. And
I'm not spamming.
What even is that face? What is that face?
It's the what face?
It's the what face? Okay, sure. But we now know that these specific islands are the ones that have tool, weaponsmiths, etc. So what we can go through and do is we can specifically come out and grab a correct number of them that we want and, you know, relocate them. It's not kidnapping, it's just relocation. Okay? It's just relocation. I was gonna say rehabilitation, but they don't need to be rehabilitated. If anything, I do. But I do need them for my trading hall, so it doesn't matter. I'm taking them with me anyway. I'm probably gonna end up with 3 of each in the trading hall eventually, because I think that's how many spaces I have if I put them on either side of Boolyman. So we'll see. Should probably eat. I haven't even had to use my backpack yet. Okay, so this is the bees again. So this hole has bees. Bees? Question mark? I love that card in Cards Against Humanity. Well, no, it's not rated. I wanted to put bees. I'm just so used to putting rated at this point. Alright, so we got bees. And then we're going to scooch over to this other hull, because I'm not going to bother going down to the bees. Although now that I've filled all of my, now that I've filled all my monster balls, I'm not going to have any monster balls available for cows if we happen to find cows. That's annoying. Didn't even think about that. Now this one says hole, but from up here, I think it's another bee one. Oh god, my furnace. Yeah, it's another bee one, I think, and then over there, I think, is an animal one. Oh god, my furnace is so loud. It's so obnoxious. We made it so long into the stream without it coming on. I think this is just bees again. But we put question mark, and I think this one is whole animals. So that's good. Now I can continue heading this way, hit this spaceship, and then go back to base. And I don't see anything in the area that we've cleared up. So let's go this way. Yeah, because spaceship. Good. We're making progress. I hope to God my furnace turns off. It's so loud. I'm really am thinking about, like, actually closing off that vent. Like, not just, like, blocking it, but, like, legitimately hiring our, like, fix-it guy to come in and actually, like, spackle and fully close that vent hole. Because we don't Why would we need a vent that goes directly into the staircase to the outside? We don't need to keep the staircase warm, you know? So I really am considering just getting rid of it whole hog. Because we don't need it, and it's so annoying. I would rather it come directly up through the top vents than have it come through where it is right now. It is obnoxious. Then I think it'll be better airflow anyway in the long run for it to be the way that it doesn't have that there. So it's probably what's gonna happen if I can survive long enough without going absolutely bonkers about the fact that it's making noise in the first place. Hey, there's my cog! My cog's just been here this whole time? What? Well, I want it back, so give it. Thank you. I was not expecting to find that down here in the slightest. That is actually really funny to me. It looks like I've already taken everything out of this one. Huh. Okay, so I have already come to this spaceship portion, and I have already raided it looks like. Because I do not see any valuables left on it. So that's kind of cool. I really did not expect. My cog's been down here for like 6 episodes. My cog has been down here for like weeks. What? I did not expect the bed entity to just stay there like that. I really did think that it was gonna like auto-destroy itself or something. I didn't expect it to just sit there waiting patiently for me to come back and retrieve it. Okay. We didn't even need the backpack. We didn't even get enough stuff. Probably because we were just going past places that we've already gone past before anyway, but I'm just surprised that I didn't need the backpack because I thought there was going to be more stuff. But we could, if I go forward a little bit in the quest book, we need to open up the R's, like the magical stuff, because in the magical stuff there's a magic scroll that is a transport scroll, and if I can make one of those and set it to the inside of my base, then we can try and do the thing that I was doing the other day where I try and get to the very edge of the map and we can pick up stuff as we go and then like teleport back home, drop off everything, and then teleport back if I make more than one scroll. Because I could set one scroll back at home and then I could set another scroll at whatever location I'm closest to while out. And then we could go back and forth like that, and that could actually be very helpful. So that's the next plan, but that requires me doing a whole bunch of the quests in rapid succession and learning a couple of mod packs. So that'll be interesting. Let's see. We shouldn't be too far off from home now. Oh yeah, we're pretty close. It's just not rendering in for some reason. Tarantula hawk. Apparently there is this, like an actual portion, like a portal setup, like the nether, like another, what would you even call it? Realm? Would you call it a realm? Maybe. But there's another, like, you can set up a portal to go to it, and it is called the Deep Dark or something similar, and that is one of the, oh yeah, I left my boat here last time too. Oh, I'm just gonna leave another one. Because this one's apparently taken. Fuck you. There we go. But, in the Deep Dark, I think there are more tarantula hawks in closer vicinity. Because, it's in the quest book to get the tarantula hawk wings in the Deep Dark. So that to me communicates that there should be like more plentiful of them there specifically to make it easier. So that's what I'm hoping at least. Okay, finally back. So let's put some stuff away and see what we gathered here. Okay. Some more food. Some more gadget stuff. Ooh, I got a katana. That's cool. I got some more crystals. More food and boots. Oh, gotta put some stuff away. Okay. Slime extender. I don't know what that does, but okay. That's not what I expected to do. Copper to iron furnace upgrade. Oh, that's cool. I could actually use that right now. But I will put this stuff in here. I'm gonna put this down here because I am gonna want to use that. I'm gonna put this in here. I'm gonna put this in here. Okay, I should be able to pick up everything now. I can just boop. Cool. So now I've got 2 iron furnaces instead of just 1. It's kind of nice. There we go. I hate that sound effect so much. It's so annoying. Ah! But I've got foodstuffs, so I can put some foodstuffs in here. I got fried rice. For when you get into the game, you can steal the fried rice from me, I guess. Let's see. I'm gonna put crystals in here. I really don't know where else to put them. Got some weapons. That's kind of cool, I guess. Put them over here for now, along with the bandages and any other stuff of that nature. I'm gonna put the coal in here. Put the hydrostatic stuff in there too. I'm gonna put glass in here. I should put the villagers away, but I'm gonna open these 2 more. Okay. Oh, I got another gold chest. That's really nice. Because the only gold chest I've been using is the one right here. So that's actually really nice. I'm gonna put this one here as well for now. I guess I should make these. Okay, so I've gotten 3 more of the captain's logs. At some point after I've collected all of them, hopefully, question mark, then I'll sit here and I'll listen to like 1 through whatever. But for now, they're kind of just disjointed, which is sort of the point of finding them, but I want to find them all at once and then look at them. I think that'll be cool. This is to silver. I don't really know what that means per se, because I've got the iron already, so I'll put it in here. I've got a lance, it looks like. A golden lance. And a medium arrow quiver. That should actually be helpful. Put the javelin in there. I'll put the boats in there for now. Got eggs again. Okay. And then... let's see. Where did I put the... oh, wait, I just saw them in here. Yeah, I've got 1 of the dogs in there. I think I've got more dogs in here. God, yeah, I have a lot of dogs. Okay, so what I should do, probably, is try and put all the dogs in one place somewhere. And then... because I do want to get the monster balls that they're being held in back at some point. Soonish, hopefully, because they're really expensive and I need them, so... okay. Put this guy in here. No, this is a weaponsmith, so let's try and put these two over here because I know that they're toolsmiths. Thank you. Thank you. Design-wise... There we go. Cool. Okay, so iron and emerald back and forth. Iron, emerald, iron, emerald. Thankfully, I have a lot of iron. And if I don't have a lot currently made up, I can get a lot more made up. Because I have a ton of the crushed ore. So let me double check that real fast. Yeah, I've got a ton of the crushed ore. But how much of it do I currently already have made? Not a ton. Okay. I do need some of it for, I need it to be able to make Invar, but that's not the biggest deal in the world, so I'm just gonna get 2 stacks of it made up. Oh, I don't know if you could hear that, but that was my knuckle. Oh, that felt good. Okay. My middle finger is probably the one that gets the most work whenever I'm streaming, because it is just what's doing a lot of pressing. Okay. So you level up. Need more. Ooh, diamond longsword. That is not half bad in the slightest. That's actually really good. And I don't even think I have the hat on right now. No, I don't even have the hat that gives me a discount on right now, which is kind of shooting me in the foot. I should do that, because it gives me better discount both ways here. So, 1 second. Where's my hat? Thank you. Okay, head. Don't want to see it though, because it looks dumb with my outfit right now. Honestly, everything looks dumb, but I can't really help that. I hate armor. I hate the look of armor whenever you're in Minecraft. I think it's the dumbest thing in the world, but it's what it is. If I could have invisible armor, that's what I would prefer, especially for games like this. Yeah, see, because this will just give me... I wasted a little bit of iron doing that, but that's okay. I'm gonna continue doing the one thing with the iron, because I'm gonna have a ton of iron, but I'm sure that the iron trade is going to run out pretty fast. So I might have to stockpile a couple of things that I trade with them. I know that there's a way to get an Uncrafter, basically, which just, like, deconstructs the things that you put into it back to its base parts, but with a little bit of a cost. So you could put, like, a sword back in, and instead of getting the stick and the 2 ingot, you would get, like, a stick and an ingot. But it's still better than nothing when this is the option that you have elsewise. So, I'll take it. Thank you. Your turn. Thank you. You're an expert now. You will now give me a... That's not a good trade in the slightest, my dude. But thanks, I guess. Oh, that one's still better, so I'm gonna continue. Oh, that tracks. Okay. Well, got a bunch of diamond longswords, which is good, I would have to assume. Diamond hoe, really? Okay, I'm gonna keep doing this until you won't let me anymore. Okay, finally at the point where it won't let me no more. I'm really gonna have to hope that I can find that decrafter, because then this will just be a steady source of diamonds. And you... Oh, really? Just an iron but enchanted. That's kind of poop, my dude. Don't know what to tell ya. Same difference. I could disenchant it at least. And get something out of it that way. Really? Keep running out. Okay. I'll go and get more iron. Just for you. I'm gonna have to stack all of this stuff in this chest for now. And try and work on deconstructing them later. Okay. Let's go back and try and upgrade that one guy. This is a lot of what I've been doing off stream, because I find it kind of probably boring to just sit here and watch me trade with villagers, but it's like integral to trying to get whatever I can out of these dudes. Molten tool head. That must smelt things when it can. I don't know. That was an awful feeling in my throat. I don't know if you could even hear it, but it felt awful. Yeah, it was gross. It felt as bad as it sounded. And I'm sure it sounded awful. Okay, cool. Pike off. Interesting. Man, they don't let you trade much for, the different things, do they? I hate when trades run out. It's so annoying. Because this dude is close to being, I think, a master, and I can't trade much more for what he's got offered. Because they're blocking me out of the other ones. Okay, now he's at a master. Bane of Anthropods? Really? At least there's like a diamond battle hammer, which looks like a much better... Yeah, it's a better weapon in the long run. It's slower, but it's got enhanced knockback and other stuff, so that's cool. So that's not a half bad weapons master, because it gives you a lot of diamond things. This one's still expert, and this one's still expert, so... I don't even... Whoa! Look at all that. Give. Delicious. Oh yeah, I lost all my levels from that death. Whatever. Yeah, so the only things I can trade for now are more emeralds with this guy. Oh, hello. And... yeah, more emeralds with this guy. Neither one will let me do the iron trade anymore. This guy will continue to let me do the iron trade at least. Well, for only 5. But he doesn't need to be upgraded any further. So that's 1, 2... Okay, I could get... Probably will want to have 4 of each of these people. There's a... what, a mason over here? I can scoot him. Although I don't have to, because 2 more of the toolsmiths, 3 more of the weaponsmiths, and then a random extra of whatever I want in the corner should be fine for a trading hall. So not bad. I don't know what I'm going to do with all these extra weapons and items, but if I can make that deconstructor, then that'll be the best course of action, I think. So we put these all in here. At least we have extra tools for people in case they need them. It's only going to be Vin and I, but at least we have extra. And I can start putting these together. Which is nice. I think I have to do that in a crafting table to make that into a fiber. Yeah. So you do that twice. Do that one more time. So now I can have 220 coins, which is exciting because the coins are probably the hardest part about gathering things right now because they're so easily spent. They really are. They're hard to get, easy to spend. Because, like, just this is one of those 20 coins for only 8 ingots of gold. Oh, it's rough. I really wish they had, gosh, what was it? I really wish that they had brain function. I would love for my brain to function. I wish that they had bamboo in here because I can't get bamboo any other way. And it's really sad. I really want to get bamboo because bamboo will let me get fisherman stuff, and fisherman stuff will let me turn around and get other items out of my strainers. But that's not going to happen right away right now, I don't think. Unfortunately. Oh, my poop is wearing off. I really do need to get the one thing, the enchanting book for night vision. Yeah, I've got beheading, protection, magnet, smite, power, holding, shotgun, blast protection, projectile. Where did I put holding? Holding over here. Knockback. And silk touch. Let's see. I didn't leave any lapis over here. Ugh. Rex has no brain. Rex's brain is dead. Rex has been grinding on this for too long. Honestly, that's what it mostly feels like. I really have been grinding like non-stop on this because I want to get stuff going and doing and whatnot, but it's like really tedious because I don't want to just force people to watch me stand here and do this for hours, because it's literally what I'm doing on that sluice. Like, whenever I'm in here, it's literally just... And then I wait. And then I do this again. And then I, like, read something on my phone and I wait. And I do this again. That's all I've been doing for a while. That's how I've been able to get all of this put together. Because that's just what I've been doing for hours. And it's the most boring thing to watch. And I don't want to subject you guys to it. I really don't. I don't think it's fun or anything of that nature. Let's see. Can I make... Nope, that's not how those work. I can, however, I think make this. No. It's gotta be only stone items for that then. Yeah. Let's see. My brain is just sort of melting half the time. It's okay, it's just something. Davari, you're gonna be in with the dogs, I'm sorry to tell you. You've chosen this life. Because for now, I think I'm gonna just keep tossing dogs in here. I love how it's also placing torches every time. So, 2 of these dogs are owned, I think. 3 of these dogs are owned. 2 of them are unowned, and then there's Davaria. Good to know. So I'm gonna leave all the dogs in here, just so they can't wander off. And I'm pretty sure they don't despawn because those 2 dogs did not despawn the entire time that they were otherwise taken in, so that should be fine. So I'm gonna leave them all just in that temporary dog corner for now. I know I have lapis. There's some lapis. There we go. So let's try enchanting a few books. I know I don't have full levels, but that should be okay even. Holding, go there. Leash life. Cool. Stick that over there, that over there. The one horrible thing about having torches on your offhand is just doing that all the time. Already made a weapon, already have the backpack, already made armor. Had the thing, had food. Good to go. And I'll just leave these signs, I don't know, in here or something so that I can have them for later if I need them. It's just better for organization in my brain to make lists. Okay, so let's get back to doing some of the quests, I think. Because I think that will be a good part of the time. Because I really don't want to do too much exploration until I can do those scrolls. So, let's do that. And here's the one dog that has extra lives, because now that he's got a dog bed, if he dies and if I click on the dog bed, then he'll revive. And I have to make dog beds for the rest of the other dogs so that if they die, that happens. Or only have one dog backup. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Devaria's chilling though. Okay, so let's see. Ooh, quests. I must have completed a quest without knowing it. Oh, I did. Wow, did I really? Okay. 20 coin for that. 20 coin for that. 20 coin for that. Cool, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think there's only like 15 labeled, even though I have a number 16, which, don't ask me. I don't know. I'm not the one that made the pack. But I do have it. Nice. So now I've got more coins. Definitely worth it to go to the spaceships, if only for the 20 coins. So that's kind of cool. I have a piece of sleep in my eye and it hurts. I don't even know what it is technically, other than like just eye debris. Okay, so the thing that I was trying to think about is ultimately I wanted to try and make a power cell, but I don't think any of this in here goes into power cell stuff, which is kind of frustrating because I would really like it if it did. The closest thing I get is like stuff over here with the coils for gas turbines and stuff, and I don't know if my brain is quite prepared for that yet. So let's see. See, this is the magic stuff that we need to get started on to be able to get to, where is it? Enchanting apparatus. So with the enchanting apparatus, we can get over to the warp scroll, which are one-time use only. But if we can make a bunch of them, then they're going to be really helpful. So, yeah, sorry. Why am I coughing suddenly? It was just really uncomfortable out of nowhere. But if I can get these, then this will be really helpful for being able to get back and forth when traveling. So if I could do a worn notebook is a source gem in a book, I can definitely do that because I've got 13 of these fuckers over here. So let's try doing this first, I guess. Why did you do a Dorito chip? Why are you like this? There. Alright, so if I rub this gem on this book, it becomes worn. Okay, so this is spells and fancy things. Getting started. I need to get a spell book first. Once you get a spell book, that'll allow you to create, store, and cast spells using mana or mana. A higher tier spell book will provide additional spell slots, yada yada. The form that the spell will take, a form glyph, will help, and a number of effects. Okay, so to make a spell book, I need to make an iron sword, axe, shovel, pickaxe, and a book. I can do that. Give me one more book. And I just made a ton of iron, so that's perfectly in line for what I've got. I do need more stick dough. Where's my stick? There we go. Thank you. Give a sword, pickaxe. Are those? Yeah, nice. I don't know if that was a shaped one or not, but I don't care. I wish there was a different noise for that stupid thing. Okay, so form. So hold shift for more info. Apply spells at the block or entity that is targeted. A spell that you start with. Apply spells on the caster. A spell that you start with summons a projectile that applies spell effects when this projectile hits a target or block. Sensitive will allow projectiles to break plants or other materials that do not block motion. Harm. It harms you. Maybe increased by amplify or applies the poison debuff. And then break. Spell that you start with breaks blocks of an average hardness. Can be amplified to increase the harvest level. Sensitive will simulate breaking blocks with shears instead of a pickaxe. Okay, so sensitive is just like a different way to... Okay, gotcha. And you can make it different colors. That's fun. Color picker, familiars. Oh, Devaria should definitely be a familiar. And they've got different pages for it. That's fun. Okay. And you can name them whatever you want. That's a dangerous thing to let me do, game. It's very dangerous for you to allow me to select the name of spells because one of these spells is 100% going to be like Ass Blaster 6000. And it's going to be like damage 60 or something. Like, it's very dangerous for you to let me name things. I am a child. You can't let me do these things. All right. Well, I've made the spell book. At what cost? I don't know. Spell mana is used to cast spell book. Okay. The maximum amount of mana and the speed at which it regenerates can be increased by wearing special armor or applying the boost or regen equipments on your gear. I also think I have like 2 potions of mana regeneration as well. Okay. Starter spells. Yeah, I only have access to like harm and break right now. So a starter effect combine projectile, break or touch, and break to harvest iron and lower materials. Huh. Okay. Combine this with harm or touch. And it grants speed. Using the glyph press. Creates a permanent light source when used on a block. Cast on entities to grant night vision. Ooh, I want to definitely be able to grant myself night vision repeatedly. Hell yeah. I think it can only be used on... No, it says entities. What is a player considered an entity? I feel like it should be.
It's just a different kind.
Because it has to be an entity or else entity cramming deaths wouldn't work, right?
Well, yeah, that's what it is.
My paper straw is starting to disintegrate. It's very mushy. Let's see. Amplify, which just makes things stronger, I guess. Ignite. Okay. Summon Steed. Summons a temporary tamed and saddled horse. Where's that horse go when it's not summoned? Oh no! And a glyph press. Which allows you to make glyphs, I guess. Okay, cool. So I can make spells. Assessing a new spell will require a small amount of setup, resources, and base building. New spells can be learned by obtaining items called glyphs. Glyph press, yada yada. Okay. Okay, so it's getting slightly more and more complicated, which is typically how it goes in these sort of things. It's a novice spellbook, and then the mage's spellbook has fancy things and diamonds and blaze rods and obsidian, and this has even fancier things. Okay. So for right now, we're going to be sticking with the novice stuff, which is fine. Starting automation, basic spell turret. Goodness. Bookworm charm. Bookworms are helpful creatures with the ability to cast spells using source from source jars. Given a spell inscribed on it, they will cast the spell in their area surrounding their lectern to summon it. Okay. Carbuncle, I've seen these things. They're in the... Yeah, they appear in the bee holes. They will approach someone. They will allow someone to approach if they're holding a gold nugget. When it's been picked up, it will vanish from the world and leave behind carbuncle shards. Interesting. You turn a Wix into a Wixie shard. Interesting. This is all very fascinating. Yeah, the warp scroll is the thing I'm most interested in. That's the thing that we're going to be working towards, ultimately. So, what I'm thinking is going to end up happening here is that, just like the other places that have been separated into 2 tiers, the way they've been doing, I think over here, everything that's on the bottom floor that I can fit easily is going to be machines, the create mod, etc. And everything that's going to go up on the second floor of this area is going to have to be enchanting and the R's and everything else, because I think it's going to take up a lot of space. But hopefully not too much. If it gets too much, I might end up moving some of the machinery over here underneath the trading hall area, because the trading hall is mostly just up there, which leaves a ton of space to put all of the other stuff up here. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, yeah. So I could definitely move some of the mechanical work over there and have 2 different sides for the mechanical stuff. But for now, so I want to do self, and oh, I can't do the other stuff. I'm happy yet. So I guess projectile, harm, hurdy, McGurdy, and then create. Can I create the hurdy McGurdy? Do I have to pick the color? Red. Save. Familiars, doesn't matter. Hurdy McGurdy. Okay, so I have it. Okay, I definitely have to try that out. Oh, it worked. It's kind of slow though. But it does certainly work. Cool. I don't know how much mana I have, really. Like, what happens when I run out? I really don't know. How far away can this projectile go? Oh, that was a what? That's pretty far away. I guess the problem is that it goes kind of slow, though. It's like, who's hitting me? Where is it coming from? It's me, bitch. It's me and my hurdy-McGurdy. Come here. Got it. Is that finally ambergris, or is that just more blubber again? Okay, I feel very powerful right now. That is going to lead to me doing stupid shit. Just as a warning. No, it's just blubber again. I definitely feel much more emboldened at this exact moment when I shouldn't, because that is when I will die. Oh, fuck. But I do love that I just have like a laser beam hurdy-McGurdy. This is amazing. So that definitely can be used for other things, obviously. I don't know what other things it's gonna be, but it's fun. How do I... Can I change the spell? Or no? Do I have to make a different spell book every time for a different spell? Because I don't know how to... I don't know how to change the spell now. I feel like I definitely should... Oh, God. I forgot about the freaking double jump thing. I don't know. Because it definitely... Press V, press C to quick craft? Okay. So that lets me open it up and do other things. Cool. So let's do projectile break. Smash. Smashy washy. There we go. And I'm gonna pick the colors. I don't know, white. Okay. So now that's how you, like, select which one. So this should then let me, like, break a block from a distance. So if I go down here and I do this. Wow. I am way too powerful right now. Because I can literally just break blocks from distances and kill things from distances. This is absurd. And I haven't been running out of mana yet. I'm sure I will soon, but haven't yet. Because I could just go this. And where's that wave whisperer that I just saw a second ago? There he is. Boop. Yeah. 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 Is the wave whisperer immune to this, or am I just using Smashy Washy first? Okay, how do I... Pretty McGurdy, there we go. Yeah, there we go. It is kind of weak. That is enough to be admitted. It is a little bit weak. It's not the strongest way of killing things. But man, if it isn't, like, satisfying to just be like... Fireball! I cast magic missile, and I fuck you up. It's just fun. Like, there's no way to deny it. It's just entertaining to do. It's not the most efficient, but it's great. And there's, like, higher level stuff, but you have to make the higher level, spell books, so that might take a bit. But man, if it isn't fun. Okay, so we have made a little bit of progress. We now... Oh! Devaria, how in the world did you get out? Oh, it's probably, like, a cat thing. That she could just jump way higher. I didn't even think about that, really. Alright, so... Oh, I get a mage head for making it, I guess. Oh, I'm, like, way ahead of myself. So let's get the Arcane Stone. I know I've got some. Can I just put this on as, like... Oh, cool. Can I just put this on as, like, one of these? Nope. Gotta go there. Oh. That's fun. +2 armor, +2 armor. So it's the same thing as an iron helm. But I'm gonna keep it for now just because it looks fancy, and also I already have an iron helm. So if it doesn't make that much of a difference to wear it or not, I'd rather save it for later. When I inevitably ruin my iron helm, is basically what I'm saying. That dang mantis shrimp. They're always out there. So let's see. Interesting. I'm pretty sure yeah, I have 64 already. Cool. It wants me to make more... It wants me to build better spells by getting glyphs. Okay. How do you get the augment, though? Is the real question I guess I have. those are dungeon bosses. We're not going to be able to get those until Vin joins us. And then... Oh, okay. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get this right away because we don't even have any access to the blade stuff. But we could start doing this stuff. Oh, mechanical crafting. Which requires me getting a mechanical crafter. We could probably do a mechanical crafter, actually. It is a crafting table, a brass casing, 2 cogs, and an electron thing. I think we could probably do that. So I've got nice armor for when the armor that I'm currently wearing gets fucked, which it's going to happen. It's a guarantee. Just from how I am as a person and how bad I am at any sort of fighting. But let's go down and make the mechanical crafter, I guess. Because that is the part that we seem to need right now. So, brass casing cog. There's brass casing in here, right? Like we found one? I swear we did. Brass casing would... I guess we don't have any up here. I could have swore that we got one out of one of the things. But I guess not. My freaking thing's gonna turn back on again. I'm gonna lose my mind. I think the cogs are in the other thing. Did I put it over here, maybe? I don't think I did. I could have swore we had brass casing. That's fine. Ish fine. Yeah, I got 2 cogs in here. And what was the crafting table and the brass casing? So let's get the crafting table. I don't think I have any extra crafting tables left over now. I think I've gone and used them all in other various things because I did have a few of them made for something else. So that's fine. And how do you make a brass casing? There it goes. So brass casing takes the nail, the 2 treated planks, and 2 treated... Okay, so... Gonna need more of that, that's gonna be fun. And gonna need more of that, so that's also gonna be fun. I have hatred in my heart for my furnace right now, so much. So much hatred for my furnace. Ah. Let's see. Let's grab this. I wonder if I could just do it here. Nope. It gets washed away. That was a waste of that. That's fun. Nope. Nope. Didn't get it in time. So that's a waste of 2 of them. I'm amazing. And by amazing, I definitely don't mean that. Okay, it's here. It's here. And now I gotta get more charcoal. Thankfully, there's a ton of it over here. It's just annoying. And I got tons of wood. So let's just make a bunch of these. Should hopefully give me a bunch to work with. I don't know why I did that, because I need to make all this first. I've only got enough for 7. Just endless sigh at this point. I cannot begin to fully express how frustrated I am by my furnace, actually. Because, like, when we first got this place, I was like, oh, that's a perfectly fine place for the access to the furnace to be. Whatever. It won't be that loud, right? Because my repair guy was like, well, it's also done up into the ceiling, so I don't see why it would be super loud, but if it is, that's something that we can come to when we come to it. And now I'm just faced with it on a regular basis. It's so loud! And it's not even that it's only loud on stream, it's loud all the time. It's not just like, oh, my microphone is really sensitive, so it's gonna like act up when I'm on stream and that's the only time that it's an annoyance. It's literally so loud, I cannot hear like videos when I'm trying to watch things. It's literally so loud, I can't hear like the commercials that come on my computer when things are happening because it's so freaking loud, and it's, oh, I'm losing it. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Ah! Alright. We gotta get probably the engineering hammer and the pliers just in case. So I'm gonna do that. I should probably sleep. Looks like it's getting nighttime. I am checking my posture and hydrating. It's fine. I could have swore there was like nighttime already. Or did my night vision just, yeah, my night vision wore off. Alright. Let's see. So for brass casing, it wants the aluminum faster. Yep. So I'm gonna need that and that. Just makes my life easier. And then brass rod. I'm gonna need more brass. The only way I really know how to get brass easily right this minute is to literally buy it off of Boolyman, so I'm gonna do that. It only gives me, I think, 16 ingots, which is more than enough for what I need it right this minute, but it's never enough brass in the long run. Give it. Thank you. Alright. I only need one more of these, so I'll put the rest back in here. Okay. And I need... There. And it actually gives me 2, which is kind of nice. Means I won't have to make this again in the future if I only need 1 again. So I made a mechanical crafter. Yeah, there's 2 of them already in here. Whatever. Ooh, actually, this is like a glyph press thing, which is one of the things that we need for this, I think. That was just something that I found in like a dungeon or something. I don't even remember where I got it. It was just probably one of those like explorers cache things. So that's nice. Okay, so how does this thing work? I have to ponder it for a minute. Oh my god. An array of mechanical crafters can be used to automate. Using a wrench, the crafter paths can be arranged. Oh my goodness. For a valid setup, all paths have to converge into one exit at any side. Okay. Outputs will be placed into the inventory at the end. Mechanical crafters require rotational force to operate. And then you click the front to insert the items manually like this. Wow. Oh my goodness. It's so... Oh god. Okay. So you have to do a pulse to have it go if it isn't filling all of the slots, but otherwise if it's filling all the slots it will. Oh my god. How big of a setup do we need though for that one particular thing that I want to make? This takes it's a 4x4. Oh my god. So yeah, we need 16 of those things. And I've only got 2 of them. Well, time to grind a little bit, I guess. This is gonna be a pain in the butt. Alright. Brass casing. More of these. I'm gonna need more of the cogs. That's one thing about these, is that, like, this is the fun of it. Like, this is the part that is, in fact, fun. It's just tedious on a degree that is frustrating. It's a lot better if you have someone that is constantly just going out, collecting things, and leaving again. Not as fun when you're just roughing it out. And none of these are like brass or anything. I think the only way that I know of to get brass is Boolyman, at least easily. Bap. There we go. I'm putting all gems and stuff of that nature in this one. Just makes it slightly easier to pay attention to what I have. There we go. I do need aluminum. I don't know why I was just only doing that. Okay. Yeah, because I'm going to need a lot more of that, too. So expensive. And then I need a bunch of crafting tables. Losing it. Ever so slowly, I'm losing it. That's only 8. I need double that. So annoying. I need more cogs, too. And the brass. Alright, I'm gonna buy 2 more coins worth of brass, specifically. And then we're gonna continue making this stupid thing, because I'm not gonna be able to get much further if I don't have these sort of setups anyway. So, might as well just dish it out now, rather than later. I do love how they all, like, kind of talk to each other. Like, you can see these ones talking to one another because they're facing each other. I think it's just fun. Let's see. Need a lot more of the aluminum. There it is. I was like, where is the stupid thing? It's over there. Okay, brass casing. Let's keep doing those. Because I got 4 right now, and each one makes 2. So I might be able to do enough with just the brass casing that I've got. But what the fuck is that? I have 4 more electron tubes, so that's fine. I need more of the cogs, which is the treated sticks and the shaft. I've got treated sticks. I don't see any shaft. Sounds really weird out of context. I don't see no shaft. I need to. Yes. The shaft is like the term for like the thing that comes off the cog that continues to do rotational force. It's shaft. Just, yeah, it's just shaft. It's funny. Sounds very odd out of context. Shaft? Yeah. I need to see some shaft, please. Oh boy. Okay, got 4. And then we just need 4 of these, I think. Okay. Will that make enough? I don't know. I think it will. Yes. Okay, cool. So let's put this stuff back for a second here. I'm gonna put these in here for now because they're better off than being in my my chest in my room for right now at least. I have an extra brass rod, but I don't care. Okay, so now that we've done this, we have to set them up in a 4x4 configuration, and I'm going to try and set them up relatively close to this thing so that I can easily put the stuff down. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I cannot reach up that high, but I have a convenient ledge. So this all works out. Thank you. Okay. So now I've got this big 4x4 crafting monstrosity in front of me. I've got to go back to here. Yeah. A building gadget. Build to me. I don't know what a building gadget does. Oh, it's right there. The building gadget allows you to place blocks in a configurable way. Shift R, click to place a block. Make sure you have a key bound to open the setting menu of the gadget to select a mode. Okay. Cool. Each block of the mechanical crafter has a directional arrow that can be rotated using the wrench in order to craft the item. All arrows must be directed to converge on the output. Ponder W over the mechanical crafter block to see an example. And it's an andesite casing. Thankfully, I have an andesite casing and an andesite ally easily, so I don't have to go out of my way to try and get those things. Because I'm pretty sure I saw, yeah, there was one right in here. Cool. So we can put this out over here. And the output could be right there. Yeah, I know. I completed a quest. Give me the storage upgrade or whatever. I don't need that yet. Ooh. It's a purple arrow, which always makes me think of netherite first before anything else. I'm gonna put these 2 things in here. Okay, so from here, what was it that we were trying to make? This is the horrible thing, is that there's just so much happening that it's hard to, like, keep track of what you're doing. Okay. Oh, no, it needs blaze rods. I don't want to have to go to the, to the net. Oh, no, it's gold rods. Okay. That might even be harder, but that's fine. So it needs 4 of the Arcane Stone, 4 of the treated woods, 2 saplings of any kind, 2 seeds of any kind, and 4 gold bars. I don't know if I have enough for gold. It's gonna be interesting, to say the least. So let's get saplings and seeds, because I definitely know I've got enough of those. 2 saplings. 2 seeds. Wow, I ate through that many pies already? Jeez. I'm gonna need the wrench for configuring it. I need 4 of those. Need 4 of these. need to make gold ingots to see if I have enough. Nope, that's okay. How do I make the gold rod? How do I make the golden rod? It's 2 plates and a hammer. Actually, I've got a plate or 2 in here. That's helpful because they're already pre-made. So I have to hammer it, what, twice or something? Is that the thought process here? Huh? Huh? What? Huh? Eh! There? Okay. I was like, wait a minute. Does that change the type of plate it is, or no? It does not. Okay. Cool. I think I made 1 extra, but that's not the biggest deal in the world. I'm sure I'm gonna have to have another gold rod for something down the road. Okay. Because I need 4 of those, I'm pretty sure. So let's go over here. So all of these have to flow over there. Yeah. So those all ultimately end up over there. That's fine. Okay. Did it matter how the seeds went? Seeds are diagonal this way. So seed, seed, tree, tree. Stone, stone, stone. Not stone. These are stone. Those are treated wood. And then gold rods. And then I do have to connect this to this. That's probably going to be the harder part. And yeah, I need it to come off of this. I think it needs a small cog in between the two. Do I have a singular small cog left over from all of the building, or do I just need to make another one? Need to make another one, I think. I remember how to make the small cog already. Whoop! Small. Nope, can't find it there. How about cog? Here we go. Cog wheel. I'm gonna keep, yeah, the shaft on me as well, because just in case it's helpful in this particular instance. Can I interest you in attaching yourself? No? Okay, how about I do this, and I put the small one, like, this is difficult. How do I do, how does do? How to attach? Can I put a small one here? And then a big one here? Or something? I wanna just extend. This is, okay, there. And then can I put this here now? Oh, it's just like barely. It's just barely out of reach. No. No. What? How do I do this? There must be an answer. I just don't know it. Okay. If I go back into the create crafting area. I saw something that this thing, I think, a gearbox. Yeah, it lets you rotate the axis of the shaft and branch off into other directions, and I think that might be a good thing to try. So that's an andesite casing and small cogs around it. Andesite casing is this. So I'm hiccuping. Let's try and do that first before I go insane. Because I'm very close to it at the moment. Okay. Let's see. We got all the stuff in there. Gearbox. And just like casing. Okay. Need to grab this. Gearbox. Okay, I have a singular gearbox, and I've got 2 more small gears, and I've got 2 big gears. So let's see if I can figure out how to do this. Okay, so from my understanding, let's see, if I put this here, okay, and then, nope, that's not how to do it. Heart hurts. Heart wants this to work, but heart hurts. Why is this so difficult? Ugh. Okay. Can I just small gear it? Okay. And then can I do? It working. It going. It doing things. It is crafting. Look at how slow it's going, though. I did it! The crafting thing works.
What the fuck just happened?
So this massive thing works like a crafting table where you have to put the individual things into each box, and then it will craft it together that way. Yeah, it's confusing.
Does it change anything from a crafting table?
If it's just like a 3x3, no. It will craft exactly the same way as a normal crafting table if it is strictly a 3x3, but this is a 4x4, meaning that you can have crafting recipes that are more complex than a 3x3 recipe, and that is what makes it different. So right now it's putting all the pieces together, and once it's done putting all of the pieces together, it's going to pop it out in that little thing right here. So if I come over here and I wait for this to pop out, now it's becoming the item that I needed it to be.
Oh yeah. God. Oh.
It is condensing.
Oh, now it's atomic. Oh well.
And now it's created this.
Fuck.
And now this should pop out over here. Please? Okay, I could just grab it. Okay, I made a magical source thing. Whoa! A mycelial source link. That is what I've just created. And man, was that difficult. Woo! Ah! Okay, so I've made it, and it's gonna give me a source berry roll. Cool, I guess. So this, it converts dirt in a 3x3 area below it into some mycelium, which allows for the spawning of passive mobs. Because you can grow mob seeds.
Dirt in 3x3 areas below it.
Mm-hmm.
Into mycelium.
Yes.
So
and
passive mobs only spawn on mycelium?
there's seeds that you can get that are like cow seeds, and they only
Oh.
grow on mycelium.
Gotcha. I was like, spawn? What?
Okay, that took a lot out of me. I'm not gonna lie. That was really... that really challenged my brain in so many ways. I just really couldn't figure out how to get the gears to work. That was the worst part of all of that. I understood everything else, but the gear mechanics, that was pretty difficult. But I got it to work with my little water wheel thing, even if it was fucking slow as shit. It was really slow. I don't know if I can do it the other way around. Maybe. Let me see. Because I put the small ones and then 2 big ones. So what if I put small one? I think that has more, like, a faster RPM than the big one. So I think it should technically go faster now in the future if I have to make something in that. Woo! That was something. Okay, so let's now get to the next part. So this is an arcane pedestal. You may need to craft more arcane pedestals depending on how deep into the mod you would like to go. Arcane pedestals, certain nearby arcane machinery to pull items from them. Although you are crafting 4 pedestals, you can use few as 1 to supply food to your mycelial source link. And then a source jar. Source jars will do what you would expect. They hold source within them for use by nearby machinery. In the case of the mycelial source link, they will receive the source link generates from food. The source link will automatically deposit source into the nearest jar first. Source is starting to not sound like a word anymore. But I need to get down to this. I need to get down to the enchanting apparatus. It's an arcane crafting station used to craft a myriad of tools and equipment such as armor, weapons, and curios. Can also be used to put vanilla enchants onto books for less luck-based gear enchanting. The enchanting apparatus can be used to create diamonds and pure crystals for your applied energistics network. So, I need more of the gold rods again. Gosh darn it. But I should have all of the other items required to make that thing, which is kind of exciting. Because it just takes the same stuff as before, which is a bunch of this, a bunch of this, but it takes the gold stuff again. I've only got the 1 gold rod, but I could buy some gold, I guess. It's really helpful that I have these coins, seeing as I'm spending them immediately. Ugh. I guess that's kind of the point of it. It's just funny that I keep spending so much of it. Because it only gives me 8 ingots, which is not a ton. I think that's only gonna make me 4 rods, maybe? It might be just enough, but I don't think it's much. Because I need engineer's hammer. Because I put these in here, and then I hammer them all. And I have to use 2 of them to get the rods. So yeah, it gave me just barely enough to make the rods that I need. Which is better than nothing, but still a pain in the butt. Okay, so let's try and make this again and see how cool this works. Because it's 4 books, and then the same setup as before. just gonna double check the thing before I lock and load it in. So yeah, so I put that, and now it's going to do it again. Very slowly. This is so cool looking though, like just watching it craft it. Like, look at it go! Okay. So now that we've made this, hopefully that means that I will be able to start making the warp scrolls. And the warp scrolls are important. I do need to get the mage bloom thing going on. That's the biggest deal, I think, right now. Oh, my night vision wore off. Think. I now have enchanting apparat. That is what I want. That is what I ben want. Give me things. I can't get the mage bloom seed until I make the other things, though, unfortunately. Ooh, that would have been good to make first. Oh, cool. I could just make it there. Cool. Cool. So let's make 4 of those and get some gold out of it. And then make the source jar thing. I don't want to pin it, actually. Get out of there. Here we go. Okay. So that will give me the gold that I need. And then it's just glass and that. I just need one of them. I don't have enough. Do I have enough sand? Oh wait, I've got black stained glass here and I've got dark, oh no, it's not enough. I don't know. I guess I could try the luminous glass just to see if it works. It does not work. Okay. So that's out. I need 7? Yeah, I need 7 pieces. I don't have 7 pieces. And I think all of my glass got used up. Yeah, all my glass got used up for these. I could make more strainers for them, but that means I'm gonna have to wait for them to be done. Because I don't have any glass and sand left over. I guess we're gonna make, those mesh strainer things again real quick. Because I need to, basically. There's no other choice. I forget how to make the strainer. Mesh. This thing. Okay, yeah. Thank you. And then the reinforcement is just... Is it just this? Yeah, it's just that. Okay. Cool. See, the thing is about the mesh strainer situation is that, like, they basically just replace themselves. Because the amount of gravel that they get me and the amount of, like, strainable, or not strainable, but sluiceable items that they get me out of these more than replenish, what I end up using just to make the mesh. So it is sort of a cylindrical, cyclical? I don't know how to say the word, but it goes in a cycle. And it works really well. Honestly, at this point, I have too much stuff sometimes of, like, the items that I don't need to use. I need more brass and things of that nature, but that's not what I'm getting half the time. So it is a little bit annoying in that regard, but it's not the worst. Certainly not. I am running out of storage, though, very, very quickly. Don't know what to do about that. But it is what is happening. Put that in there. You good over there?
Yeah, so I just beat the game.
Oh.
When you beat the game, you can do extra things.
Mm-hmm.
And one of those things is change your appearance gender-wise.
Yeah, that's what you could do in the 4th one, right?
Yeah, and
same way.
This is the same thing, but you like talk to like a talking box. It's called Kid, but I changed my gender.
Okay.
And the box said
Pog.
I never knew who you wanted to be, and I love it. I support your decision. This box is like, oh, you're trans? Sick.
Pog.
Oh, yeah, it's just so funny. Like the way that she's just like, I support you.
That is pretty funny. Because in like the 4th one, they didn't even like really acknowledge at all that you
just like,
that you did anything.
All right, now you look like this.
They just continued treating you like the same way with the same pronouns, but you looked different.
I don't
right?
know if my things. I don't know if it changes your pronouns or anything.
I don't know.
But
it's pretty funny though. It's just like Pog.
It's kind of funny because like, in the 4th game, it also let you change your appearance to look like other town members.
What? You could just assume their identity?
Yeah, so you can just walk around and like be them, and also like
romance
them.
Could you romance them as them? Please tell me you could.
Yes. I mean, like, it doesn't like change anything. It's just like you
no,
look
but
like
it's
them.
super funny.
Yeah.
To be like, hey, I look just like you. Let's fuck.
Yeah, basically.
It's just really funny to me. I have to tell you. It was this, right? Yeah, this is what I was in the middle of doing. Made one of these already, right? Yeah. But I haven't made this yet. Yeah, because I have to get the glass. Okay.
Miss Sanford, oh my god.
Okay, so I need to put this where it will be able to hit it correctly. So I'm going to try right here, I guess. Nope, not close enough. So I've got to scoot it one more in or use this, I think. Nope, that won't work either. What if I do this? It only does it at an angle, huh? I don't want it to do it at an angle, though. If I just put it closer, will it still do it? Nope, it's just inside of it. That will not work. Cool. Good to know. I'm staring at it. I'm thinking. I'm trying to come to conclusions. Oh, wait. Maybe if I could go up and then stick a gearbox. If I could do another one up. Do I have another small one? I do not in here, but I think I have another one out there. If I do a small gear again up one more time, and then also use the gearbox, or just use one big gear instead of the small gear and use the gearbox, because I think the big gear is the same size as two small gears. Yeah, I'm gonna try that, I think. So get that out of there. And then use the big... Okay, I gotta move this first. I'm getting there. Can I do this? Will you let me? Will you let me try and put this in here? Whoa! He'll do it like this. Oh. He like rotated it differently for a second. Okay, okay, okay. don't know what to make of that. But if I do this, and then this, and then do this, and then I have to like get Nope, that does not work like that. That does not work like that. The way that I was thinking of doing it higher up, I think... This is difficult on my brain. For multiple reasons. I'm not good at spatial reasoning. There is another small cog in here, though, which is kind of nice. I'm going to get a shaft, because I think I need some shafts. So... I've only got one shaft. That's fine. We'll work with it. Because I really do think that if I put... like, can I put something like this here? Is that something I can do? Can I stand on top of the gears or... Okay, I can stand on top of the gears. I don't know how that functions, but I can. Okay, so I want... Can I do one of these? Apparently not, is the answer. Okay. I need to figure out how different gears can come off. That's one of the things I need to figure out. See, this does this weird thing here. I don't know. Can the big gears only go sideways off of each other? How do I get it to... Okay. Okay.
What the fuck?
My brain hurts a lot.
Wait, why'd you add on the gears?
Because I'm trying to make it power my mixer. So that I don't have to do it manually anymore. But I'm trying to figure out how to get the mixer powered. It's hard right now. It's hard right now.
Okay, so I think the game...
Okay, so if I do this, and I put the gearbox here, and I run over here, and I come up to the top, there is not a thingy on the top. That's rough, because I hoped that there was. And that doesn't work like that. Okay. Because I need to have this here. But that doesn't work like that. So I need to have some other piece that will interlock with this somehow. I don't know if I have to move that bit out a section. How? Okay. And then... Oh, this is... Oh. Man, this is really stumping me on this one. Because the only way that the gear comes off is like this. But I don't know how... I know the gear comes off like this. which means somehow, some way, I have to get a different gear to do that here. And I don't know how to do that. Yeah, that won't do it. Gears hurt my brain. Can I? No. Doing it from a different angle wouldn't help in this particular case. I don't know how to make... Because the problem is that right now this gear is set up in this direction. It's set up and down, vertical, or whatever you want to call it. And I need to make it horizontal. But I don't know how to make it horizontal because the only thing that I can do is I can do a 90-degree turn left or right, but I can't make it go horizontal. And I need to know how to make it go horizontal high enough. Because the only thing I know how to make it horizontal is like doing... I don't even know how I did it earlier. I did it like here. I could do horizontal right here. So if I do horizontal like that, I guess I can come up and I could put the shaft on it. Okay, I've done this. This is gonna get so complicated so quickly. And I could do that, and I could do that. And then it's a matter of lining it up. And then getting the mixer high enough for it to interlock. Because right now it's too high. But if I take the shaft out, maybe it won't be. Have I figured it out? Has my brain finally started to function? Because if I do this, and then... Yes! Okay, I've got 2 working machines now. Don't look at the cogs. They're messy on purpose. Yeah, they're messy on purpose. Oh, gosh. Woo! That took a minute. That took a bit, but it's okay. It all worked out in the end. I need sand. Where's there we go. I just need some sand, please, so I can start making the glass. Cool, thank you for your contribution of sand today. I need some more sand, though. Thank you, thank you. Okay, I've got enough sand at this point, thankfully. I really do need to get working on, not that, but the pulverizer. Because as soon as I can do the pulverizer, I can put the gravel, which I get a lot of, into the pulverizer. And the gravel will turn into sand. And that will be the quickest and fastest and easiest way to do that. My brain just stuttered to a stop there because I couldn't remember what I needed to do. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I just need 7 pieces. And I'm going to save the rest for over here for building. Okay. I'm getting there. My phone is at 5%, so I'm going to end up turning it off for now, which means I will not be able to see chat. Sorry if you're actually in there trying to talk to me. The only person that's tried to talk to me earlier was that one person that said hi, but they didn't say anything after I said hi. Hello, we are here. I don't know if you skipped out because I didn't say hi fast enough. It's hard for me to pay attention to what's happening in the chat because I do not have a monitor for it. That is one of those things that I really do need to do. Or I just need to start charging my tablet more and setting up my tablet in the corner. Might do that. Because my tablet should be able to handle paying attention to that. Okay. Made the jar thing. It's very happy with me. It's giving me all sorts of stuff. Okay, cool. There's a whole lot of things happening at once, but that's okay. One of the things I am going to have to focus on now, again, so I'm going to have to take a pause in all of this fascinating, cool stuff long enough to actually fill out this room and make the second layer. So that's going to be a little bit boring, a little bit annoying, so I'm probably going to do it off stream, and otherwise do other things while I'm on stream specifically, because it is going to be really just tedious. It's going to literally be me AFKing right here, going down, grabbing sand, coming back up, AFKing, going down, grabbing sand, coming back up, because I just need sand to be able to do stuff now. Yeah, I needed a ton of sand. Because I'm using sandstone for the most part. I don't know, can you make a stone cutter in this? I think you probably can. I probably should have been utilizing a stone cutter long before now. Now that I think about it. But I'm dumb and I don't think about those things. I'm so used to playing it without that kind of mechanism, so. Probably could have saved me a ton of time, though. Yeah, because it's more direct. Because I think for sandstone, you normally use 3 across and it gives you 6, though, right? For sandstone?
Should, yeah.
Yeah. The only thing that the stone cutter is really good for is not having to have 4 for the cut sandstone and for the stairs, because it's a 1-to-1 ratio, whereas before it's a 6-to-4 ratio. So the stairs are a little bit better when you use the stone cutter. Everything else is kind of the same, except for it's not as tedious. But we're gonna have to wait for the sand to come in, or I could try and do... Actually, why not? I'm gonna try and do the energy cell thing that I talked about a little while ago, because the energy cell thing is what will make the pulverizer work. And if the pulverizer works, then we can just do it with the gravel. So let's take a look at energy cell, and it's this thing right here. So it needs 2 nickel plates, 1 block of redstone, 2 redstone wire, and the 4 treated planks. Here's the 1 block of redstone. Here's a whole ton of nickel, so I'll just take the whole thing with me. I'm gonna need the engineer's hammer. I've got the 2 right here. I think it's 2 plates, right? Yeah, 2 plates, and then 2, 3, 4. So I should have enough right off the bat to do this. At least once. It only gives me half the power cell, but something. Yes! So now what can end up happening is I'm actually going to take out the cobble. Where do I have any gravel in here? Did I put any gravel in this one? I've got 1 gravel. I've got tons of gravel in this one, though. I'm gonna put the gravel in here. And now I should be able to receive sand. Give me sand. I do not know how to re-energize the power cell, though. Like, once it's empty and depleted, I don't know how to charge it back up. Which is not the best. It means I'm gonna have a bunch of empty power cells that I'm not going to know what to do with until I get further along and have the ability to do that. But This is good. It means I now have a proper source of this. I don't know what this does. I know it, like, does something. Does it change the output? Doesn't really look like it changes the output, to be fair. But it is giving me sand. It's slow going, because it's like one thing of gravel converted into sand. But when you get so much more gravel than sand, not the worst. And I do know that I can take the cobble, and the cobble can be converted into gravel, and then the gravel from there can be converted into sand. So, it does give us a little bit more flexibility in this particular case. That, and we do get a pretty steady amount of gravel down here. It's definitely more than the sand that we get down here. So, I think we're in a pretty good position now for the sand. Which means that a lot of my time is going to be spent AFKing and babysitting these machines and waiting for things to happen so that I can then turn around and use them for builds. But it's better than nothing. I wonder if I can... I definitely have way more. Oh yeah. I'll just take all of this and stick it all in there. Because whatever it's doing, I think it's helping. I don't know if it's the machine making that noise, but it sounded like there was splashing for a second. I don't know. Can't tell if it's a song or if it's splashing in-game. Who knows? Not me. Okay, so that's at least working. I'm gonna put this stuff away for now because I think I would rather try and figure out how to recharge the energy cell rather than make another one and have a bunch of empty ones around. And I think we're just going to use up the power as much as we can for the gravel that we have here and just kind of roll with it, I think. So yeah, this is going to be a lot of what I'm going to be doing off camera now that I've gotten all of this quest stuff done and leading up to the warp scroll. So what I'm probably going to end up doing is a lot of off-camera grinding, specifically for sand to make the other layers, specifically for the R's stuff, specifically... Where did it just go? Okay. Specifically, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing a lot of Mage Bloom, and once I get a lot of the Mage Bloom set up, then we're just going to be making a ton of these, and once we've made a ton of these, then I will feel more comfortable going out into the world and back and forth. So I'm going to make a bunch of them, and we're going to be putting them in, like, one of these chests over here or something, so that we have a bunch that are set here, and then one that we take with us. And then we'll set that wherever we're at, and we'll be able to use them back and forth to be able to go home, unload our pockets, backpacks, whatever, and then come back and continue exploring. But we are definitely making progress. And I finally figured out how to get the gears working over there. I made this gigantic crafting thing. We're definitely moving places. Shaking and moving, shaking and moving. We're going. And that's exciting, because progress in these kinds of games are always really exciting. Because that's when you start doing stuff, you know? And now that I'm not wasting nearly as much of my materials, it'll also be easier to do the builds. So we're getting to a comfortable place. And once Silas actually finishes Vin's computer, then Vin will also be on here, and Vin will probably be wandering off and dying and killing a bunch. Which means that all of those tools that I got from the traders will probably actually end up coming in handy, because they're basically disposable. Everything in here is basically just go ahead and use it, because we've got a lot more where that came from, sort of thing. Like, a lot more where that came from. So, it'll all work out. A lot of my time when I am off stream and grinding is really just organizing things. Because I go crazy when things are not organized well. It really does just, like, absolutely grind on me about things being, like, not like this, which makes sense to me in my organization versus the A to Z thing. I hate the A to Z thing. I want my chest set up in a way that makes sense to my brain, not just A to Z. Sometimes it's useful for things like this, because it just makes sure that everything's stacked as much as possible, but for things like this, I would hate it, because I have these the way that they are for a reason, so that it's easiest for me to be able to go back and grab them. But I feel like we've made a lot of progress, actually, on this stream. We went out, we got stuff, we brought it back. I thankfully didn't die during the stream. I'm sure that that will happen eventually again, but didn't have to. So it was nice. And I'm actually, you know, moving and shaking. I don't think we can recut this. Yeah, we can't recut it. I wish we could. Make it into just like a slab. That'd be nice. But yeah, I think this is probably where we cut it off. Just because I can't even look at chat right now because my phone's turned off. And I feel like I probably have been going for a while. And we've made really good progress. Now it's just going to be a lot of grinding. And grinding's not fun on stream unless people are talking to me throughout it and asking me things. And that doesn't happen too often around these parts. I wholeheartedly would welcome it if it did. But it just doesn't happen right now, which is fine. People can be shy, people can lurk. I don't really care if you're lurking. I used to do that a lot. I get it. I just also am a talkative fucking person, and I can't shut up, so I would love to talk to other people other than just myself all the time, because I talk to myself even off stream. That's just how I am. Oh, we can also, when off camera, I'll probably also be working on getting more of, like, Vin's care package, because it has, like, one wolf that's untamed, a backpack, a steel battle axe that I found, because I still can't even make steel by myself right now, but I'm basically just making him things so that when he does get on here, it's not, like, super slow to get out there and start exploring, because I know that that's the thing that he's most excited about, is just getting out there and, like, wrecking some shit. So I'm gonna make sure to make him a bunch of stuff so that when he first logs in, he can just immediately go off and do the thing that he likes to do. And there's the furnace again! This is as good a time as any to get off, I guess, so that you guys don't have to be subjected to it again. So, thank you all for being here. It's been a lot of fun. I'll catch you on the next stream. This next coming week, I do go back to my day job, which means that the streams are going to be shorter and throughout the week, and longer on the weekend again, instead of being longish ones during the midweek. See ya!